Last week, health tech company Verily announced it secured a $300 million investment round, and it announced its official new name of Verily Health after transitioning from an LLC to a corporation. Joining me now is Stephen Gillett. He is Verily Health's CEO. Stephen, welcome to NYSE Live.
Hello, it's good to be here.
So good to have you. Congratulations on the funding round. What new opportunities does this investment provide Verily Health?
It really gives us a moment to accelerate our business, to bring fulfill our mission of bringing the promise of precision health to everybody every day, to focus on our platform and our solutions, and to bring AI into healthcare in ways that we think are quite needed and we are quite positioned well to do.
All right, and for viewers who are just getting to know your platform, what challenges is it solving for in the healthcare space?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at where data is in healthcare, data is locked away. It's very difficult to get. It's unstructured, and it's hard to bring to bear across clinical research, care delivery, and even personal care. And where Verily's positioned well is we figured out the way to build bridges into the data, whether it's on the clinical side or the care side or even the consumer side. And we bring that data into a Verily platform that allows it to be used by researchers and some of the work we do with NIH, our technology partnership with NVIDIA on one end, on the consumer side with our Verily app, which everyone should download and check out. It's actually quite powerful. And then with partners like University of Colorado and Anschutz, who are doing extraordinary innovative work with data science and healthcare systems. And Verily allows them to bring all that together and make it available and useful.
Who are your customers, and what are some of the use cases for your technology?
Yeah, we have a whole range of customers, close to 100 now, and growing fast. On one end, you see the University of Colorado's and the academic medical centers, which are looking across their internal organizations and asking very powerful and very thoughtful questions about how can they make their research, their care, their delivery more improved, take advantage of all the great AI technologies and partner with Verily in doing so. And on the other side, you see pharmaceutical companies that have clinical research and extraordinary investments across their portfolios. We would do a lot of work with Genentech, for example, and they use our technology and our capabilities in order to give those tools to their researchers. And so you see a range of care, clinical research and care being brought to bear, and Verily kind of behind the scenes powering a lot of those activities.
All right, and Google parent company Alphabet, of whom you were founded out of, is among some of your more notable investors, and they're now a minority stakeholder. Can you elaborate on the significance of this?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, Ashley, we were born out of Google X, the moonshot factory, part of Alphabet Google, a decade ago. And that journey has involved growing, scaling, them supporting us in pretty extraordinary ways to get to the point where we are. And the nice thing about Verily is we're a blend of technology company because of our Google X origin, but we're also a medical group, an affiliated medical group with license to practice medicine in all 50 states. So you have this really interesting combination of technology DNA, but no technology company alone is going to improve or fix the healthcare issues at scale. You have to understand healthcare at its core. And you see that blend of DNA inside of Verily. And Alphabet has been a parent of ours up until last week, and they've sent us off to college, we say, inside the company as the natural next step of our evolution and advancement.
And speaking of big names in tech, Verily Health is also working with Samsung and NYSE listed Salesforce. Can you take us through some of the projects you're working on with them?
Yeah, so if you look at our work with Samsung, which is promising and quite important for the industry, is they have a lot of consumer electronics, their Galaxy Watch and their other platforms, which track and work with consumers on their health and wellness. And Verily is going to work with them to really understand and create opportunities of how they can bring their insights into consumer health through Verily into the capabilities that we offer. And that's one end of the consumer spectrum. With our work with Salesforce, we're really excited about this because they have a whole enterprise technology capability. They have relationships across the industry that are important across healthcare, and they're going to work with us to really bring those capabilities and their desires in AI and health and their agent force and all the things that they're doing that are quite powerful to bear using and partnering with Verily to do so. So we have two examples in the market of really, really extraordinary partnerships that touch all consumers, whether you're in the enterprise or you're at the individual health and wellness level.
All right, thank you, Stephen Gillett, Verily Health CEO, for joining us on NYSE Live.
Thank you.